Hi everybody, welcome to Are We There Yet? My name is Cheryl. This stack is my 2025 planner slash journal slash notebook lineup, and I wanted to take a few minutes and share that with you. I'm a little late getting it out, but I wanted to take a few minutes and show you what I'm doing this year. This is not at all as cumbersome as it looks. This is just a system that I've developed for myself that I think that I'll be able to stick with throughout the year. And like I said, it's not as intimidating as it looks, but these are not all of the notebooks that I'll be using, but these are the main ones. So I wanted to just, like I said, take a few minutes and visit with you. I hope you're doing well. I hope your New Year's is going well. Mine is nice and slow, nice and easy, and I love it, and I'm going to just continue on with that. So let me show you what I've got here, and we'll just dive in. First up, I have my Happy Planner for the year. This was a Happy Notes cover, and Happy Notes, if you're not familiar, is just a Happy Planner with lined paper or dotted paper inside. It's not a planner, it's just a kind of a notebook. So I love this cover. I've got two of them because I got the Happy Notes on sale last year. This is a cover that I also used on one of my planners last year, and then I have bought another one because I caught it on sale. But I love this color. I love this design. Let yourself grow. It's just beautiful, I think. And I put some really pretty lavender metal discs on it, so I'm very happy with this. And what I'm doing, I have my lineup here and what goes in what, and then I have daily, weekly, and monthly, what I need to be doing daily, weekly, monthly, because with all these different books, it's hard for me to get a grasp of it at first. So I'm going to need some help figuring out what goes in what. And then I have also a list of what goes in what book. This is just the lineup, and then this breaks it down as to what goes in each book. So that's what I've done here. And then this is a vertical classic size Happy Planner, and I did my monthly, and then this is the start of January. So I just did my yearly and my monthly for January, and I'll be doing this for all of the months of the year. I took out the guts of a seasonal planner that I got for 2025, and that's what I'm using. I like the seasonal planners because they have, seasonal covers for the months, dividers, so I really like that. But what I did was I planned out what I had on my calendar, in advance for January. The holidays I put in, and I also put in a few novel holidays because I would like to, celebrate some of those. For example, tomorrow is National Spaghetti Day, so I have a recipe for a spaghetti dish that I'll be making tomorrow. It's not with the tomato sauce, it's a different sauce. And I'll be making that tomorrow to celebrate that. And then National Hot Tea Day, we have Spouses Day, National Puzzle Day, things like that. And then also on the 25th of each month, I'm going to be doing Christmas planning. So I've got Project Holiday on here, is what I'm calling it. And then in my planner, I just put, in my Happy Planner, I do micro journaling, which works for me. I just put down because my life is very, it's not very eventful, just put it that way. So I just jot down just things that happen during the day. I jot down what we had for dinner, if we go anywhere, how I'm feeling, things like that. So it's anything that will fit on these vertical blocks here. You know, I just decorate it up and then I write in the white space. So I will have a weekly challenge once a month. So I've identified some challenges that I want. I write down headlines, weather, currently into, meal plans, OBT, which is one big thing. I do one big thing a day, like clean the stove, clean out the refrigerator, mop the floor. I make sure that I do at least one big thing, and I find that once I get started, I make myself do that one big thing. I'm energetic. It causes me to have more energy, and I keep going. I do other things. So the one big thing is really, really helping me with my household responsibilities. And then for the week, I assign a no matter what thing that I want done that week. So change the furnace filter, or you know, deep clean the litter box or something like that. You know, no matter what, that's going to get done that week. So that's what goes in my happy planner. And you know, I love the happy planner because it's so versatile, and you can take pages out, you can put pages in, you can switch pages around. It's just a wonderful system. They're not as good with the covers and the designs as they used to be, but I did find a couple this year that I'm okay with using. So moving on, this is my daily gratitude, what I use there. This is a book, A Year of Gratitude, that I found at Cracker Barrel, and I just thought it was beautiful. It's got this gorgeous thick cover, and it's got beautiful graphics on it. It's you know, it's gilded, and what it is, it's just a book that has a Bible verse a day, and then it expands on that. So what I've been doing is just using these little notebooks that I got from Temu, and I didn't know what I was going to use these for, but this is perfect for it because there's 4 in a set of these. And these are Rose Adele, I think, the little books, and they're just wonderful. I love them. It's got a magnetic closure. And then what I've been doing is just taking a day at a time, and I write the verse down, and then I write down little notes that I, you know, get from that verse every day. So it's just been fun so far. Like I said, I've just now started it, but this little book is really cute. It's got little pages in it, and all 4 of the books have the same pages in it. So once I finish one of these, I'll move into another one, and they're seasonal. So I think it's really cute. So this is what I'm using for my daily Bible study and gratitude, and it's just, you know, it's just a few minutes a day. I can you know, study, and if I want to elaborate on something, if something really touches me, I can do that further and just write to my heart's, you know, content in this little book, and you know, that's what I'm doing there. So that's that. Next is my Archer and Olive. This is a dot grid notebook that I got from them in one of the clubs, and it's just got like a linen cover on it. It's really, really nice. But this is my commonplace journal, and what goes in here, I have decided to do a word a week for my vocabulary words. And what I did last year, I wrote a list. I looked up some uncommon words that, if you look up uncommon words or not well-known words or something like that, you can find lots of lists of them. So the words that I wrote down, I just had no clue what they meant. I had no clue what they meant, but I wrote 52 of them down. And each week I take one word and I use this book, this commonplace book, for that purpose. I'll put down the word and the definition. So I'm kind of studying my vocabulary words that way. So this also book will have my deep dives. Like this year I plan on continuing my deep dives as far as self-improvement, as far as, you know, any research that I do about a subject that interests me, anything, you know, that I learn, any quotes that I find that mean something to me, those will go in this book. So that's what this book is for. It's a commonplace book that, you know, commonplace books are typically for readers to write down what their thoughts are about the book they're reading, or write down quotes from the book, you know, give their book ratings and things like that. But I'm not a reader, so I'm using mine for this purpose, for my deep dives, for my vocabulary words, and, you know, any research that I do on any subject that interests me. So that's my commonplace book. So see, I'm not going to be using this every day, but I will be using the gratitude and the happy planner every day. So next is my 5-year journal. And this one was an idea from Joshie Corinne. I'm not sure if she originated the idea or not, but she has inspired me to do a lot of the things that I do, and as far as my journals go. But this is an Archer and Olive. I bought these little covers from Temu, and it's not working. It's just not working because this doesn't go all the way over that, and I don't know. But I thought maybe since I'm using this for 5 years, it might want to be, I might want to put a little protection on it. But this is broken down into, I've already put everything in here, like January 5th for the year 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29. So that's the 5 years that this book will cover. And on January 5th, I'll write down anything that I feel like writing. I can write down what I'm feeling, how I'm feeling, any health concerns. I can write down headlines if I want to. I can write down my gratitude, you know, what I'm thankful for that day. And every day of the year has one of those spaces. So July 11th, year 25, all the way up to 29. And each year I'll come in under the same day and write, like July 13th of 26, I'll write what I'm doing then, and then I can look back to what I was doing on the July 13th of 2025. So I love this idea. It's the first year doing this, and I'm really really excited about it. So each month has a different dot, and a different symbol, and so I had a lot of fun setting this up. This was a lot of fun. So that's my 5-year journal, and this does get written in daily, but it's very brief. It's very brief, and then if I miss a day, I can always go back the next day and write everything down. So that's that. Next is my yearly book. This is another Archer and Olive. This is from one of the subscription boxes, The Cottage, I think, and I forget what the name of the box was, but this houses the things that I use, I'm going to use throughout the year. This is my 100 memories to make. This was also inspired by Joshie Corinne, and this is the 3rd year that I've done this, but she called it 101 things to do in 2025 or something like that. And then this year she's only doing 52 things in 52 weeks. So, but I like the 100 memories to make, and this is so easy. This is so simple. It's nothing big. I figure if I do the majority of these things throughout this year, it's going to be a good year. I've got things like geocaching, go to a museum, visit a historical site, go to a baseball game, eat from a food truck, things that are just go swimming, dance in the rain, feed the ducks, pick apples, and there's lots of seasonal things in here. So I just keep an eye on this and drink eggnog, eat crab legs, have some baked brie, press a leaf, press a flower, walk in the leaves, in the fall, write a love letter, have a candlelight dinner. If I can do a lot of these things during the year, it's going to be a good year. So that's what this list is, and I absolutely love doing this, and I will continue to do this every year. It's just wonderful. So I made a lot of good progress last year in my 100 things. This also has my 2025 goals. This has my 25 20s and 25. This is also something that's inspired by Jess. And on this one, this is 25 things I want to do at least 20 times in 2025. So, social media detox, try a new recipe, meditate, deep dive a subject of interest in my commonplace journal, diamond painting. Make a list of, I love to list things. I'm a lister. I love to list. Make a journal spread. Go for a walk. Collect a quote. Purge something. No sugar, no salt day. Ancestry. Work on my ancestry. Pick up litter. Have a date night. Random act of kindness. Build my Pinterest board. Eat out. Fasting. Listen to music, which there's not enough music in my life. I want to listen to some more music this year. So I'm going to create some playlists for myself and listen to some more music this year. Send a card, buy a Christmas gift, which I've already started. I'm excited about that. Since I skipped Christmas in 2024, I am excited already for Christmas 2025 because I know my kids are going to be here, and I'm starting early, and I'm hoping to do one of those over-the-top Christmases that just make some memories. So, and then we'll have a new grandbaby too by Christmas, so that's exciting. Say happy birthday to somebody. Have a fancy tea, some loose leaf tea, not just a Tetley tea bag, and cozy gaming. So that's, like I said, 25 things I want to do 20 times in 2025. My 2025 word of the year is mellow, and it means softened by age or experience. And then I wrote down all the areas in my life where that word would, what I want to concentrate on to have a mellow year. So relationships, loving, laid back, and peaceful. Foods, natural, easy, and for sustenance. Instead of eating for pleasure, I want to start eating more for sustenance and occupying myself with other things. Mood, weather and season, just have a mellow weather and season, just enjoy it. Mellow images on my Pinterest, in my journal and planner. I want to have relaxing, casual travel, just mellow. In my wellness, self-care, healing, and acceptance. And then in music, jazz, lo-fi, ASMR, because that's just a mellow experience. My colors are muted and soft, and my decor, cozy, soothing, and clean. My wardrobe, comfy, warm, and my style. I am not wearing anything that's not comfortable anymore. That's not happening. And my health, low stress. So that's how I'm incorporating mellow into my life this year. So, and then I have would like to buy list this year. I know I'm not going to be able to get all these things, but I would like to buy these, work towards buying these things, which my challenges, my weekly challenges will help with several of these. And then my yearly projects. These are things that I want to work on this year. To, maybe get done. And then this is my seasonal living. These are what I'm calling my snowflakes for everyday joys during the winter. This is my winter list. And on here, this is just a menu of things that I can choose from to fill my days with what I want to be doing, what makes me happy. So, deep dive. This is a lot of things that just my hobbies: crochet, do a puzzle, make paper, journal, and then my everyday, my candles, unplugging, shower every day, cuddle with my babies, things like that. So these are my winter snowflakes, and I love this idea, this menu option, because if I'm ever stuck, if I'm ever trying to decide what to do that day, what I feel like doing, I can come here and look at this list and just choose something that makes me happy. So that's that. Seasonal living is broken down for the winter. I've got some goals on here, or some things that I want to do for the winter. I've got the holidays written here. My seasonal living, winter is December 21st through March 19th, so that will be my winter season. And winter is rest, self-nurture, deep dives, and dreams and inspiration. So that's what I'll be concentrating on for the winter months until the 19th of March, when I move into the spring season. I have this use it up list, which means that I plan on using up these things before I buy any new things, because I have quite a bit of stuff that, like lotions that I got from Bath and Body when they had the buy 3 get 3 free, or I've got a lot of those lotions. I've got a lot of lip glosses that I've bought from Temu that I mean, I just they're sweet and they're cute, and I just need to use them. My ephemera collection. This is for my hobbies. I've got so many blank Happy Planner pages that I need to use up. Stickers, my goodness, I am inundated. I have so many stickers. It's shameful. It really is. So I want to use that up. And then I've got quite a collection of tea and quite a bit of coffee that is just in my coffee cart in there that I need to use up before I buy any new. And I've got a bunch of plastic gloves and just things like that. So as I think of things I need to use up, I'll put it on this list and refer to this, and try to get those things used up before I buy any new. So that's where I am in that. Also in this will go my January reflections, my walking challenge notes, anything seasonal living, my home projects, anything that I want to do, monthly as far as my home goes. So that's what's in here. And then the last thing that I'll share with you today, is my notebook. Now this is my daily just brain dump notebook. It's just where I go. All of my vocabulary words are right here for, and I just go, it's week 4, this is my word. And then this is where I work out all of my projects. So my brain dumps will go in here. My to-buy list that I keep moving forward. Any ideas, any project planning, trip planning, any thoughts like that will go in here. So once I finalize everything, then I'll move it into my yearly book. But this is just for scratching and scribbles and just if I see a quote that I really like, I can jot it down in here and then recopy it into my commonplace book, to make it look nicer and neater. But this is just a random, just catch-all for anything that I want to do. Anything I'm thinking about, anything that I need to jot down, just to remember to go back to, things like that. So, and then I'll also have a traveler's notebook that I'll use to document my memories when we travel. Like I collect stickers and postcards. That's something that I can store easy. It's not a tchotchke. It's nothing to dust. I can just stick my stickers in there and write about where we went, what we did. So I've got a traveler's notebook set up for that. I've got another happy notes that I've set up for my ancestry to write down what I find in that search. I've got one for social media, which I'll write down my stats and my earnings and some ideas, for videos and things like that. And then the last one, I have a cross stitch happy planner, happy notes, where I keep all of my cross stitch whips. I've got 4 years of that, going back to when I started counting stitches. So I'll keep that data, how many stitches I put in, because I do plan on stitching this year. I'm going to pick that back up. So that will be, my cross stitch happy planner. So other than that, that's my plan. So see, honestly, I'm not going to be touching all of these every day. I'll be using my notebook every day, my happy planner every day, and I just sit down in the mornings with my coffee and just do my Bible study and write down in my happy planner what's going on. And you know, my 5-year journal, I work on that. And then, as you know, if I want to sit down and just play, I just, you know, I can get out my commonplace and, you know, do a deep dive or find a quote, and then I can get my yearly out and just, you know, put what's going on during the month. So that's what I'm doing. So I hope you saw something that you can incorporate into your planner / journal / notebook plans for the year. And you'll see these things during my videos, because, you know, now that I've got everything out there, then when you see it, you'll kind of know what I'm doing. You know, if I vlog or something like that. So that's that. Let me know in the comments below if you found anything that you plan to use or tweak or make it your own. And again, I really appreciate you being here, and I appreciate you sticking with me, and Happy New Year. I'll see you very soon.